doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini, also known as a general read. So always take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my lovely Geminis. Gemini, you guys know I will be speaking like I'm speaking about your person, but I could also be speaking about you. Just try to channel energies as simple as possible, but sometimes it's really hard to identify. So Gemini, I am picking up on a few things here. So there's a combination of someone is trying to tempt you to get back with them, but you already know it's time to release this energy. Some of you may be feeling confused about it. I also feel there's a theme with the airs. I just did Aquarius, so there's a theme with the airs where you're being tested. So there's a lot of spirit protections. Your guides are protecting you. And I feel like the air signs, I've been seeing a theme with the elements. And now with the air signs, you guys, I'm doing your reads today. You're the second, so who knows how Libra will be. The Libra is always so short all the time. But I did see the Five of Swords energy. So I feel like there is what I picked up was like this questioning and this guard of maybe feeling conflicted about what to do. So some of you may consider going back to this person, and some of you, it's just, to me, it's really a no. And the whatever you're internally feeling, it's almost like you're being tested. So it please listen to your emotions. I'm feeling you don't want to regret a decision that may not work out. And I also feel Spirit really wants, for a lot of you, a new direction, because a new direction is here. So if you feel it in your body that you're really more guided towards a new direction, but there is like all of a sudden this internal conflict about a connection, it to me feels like a test. So you guys have a decision to make, okay, Gemini? All right, so let's see what else we got. Give me one more, Spirit. Okay, so the first card that flew out that I didn't pick up. Soulmate. Oh my goodness. I saw this. I'm sorry, guys. Excuse me. Don't mean to do that, but Soulmate. And I think it's because your person, this was truly someone you guys have spent some time with. And this is where the conflict will come in, because there is a connection with your person. Now, remember, there's so many soulmates. We don't have to stick with one person. And we have to be very mindful of the lessons we've learned. And there's always another soulmate that comes along, right? So once you realize the patterns of the soul, right, of our human journey, but our spirit and soul journey as well, but what this lifetime would mean, you'll know the waves of soulmates. It could come through friends, family, it doesn't matter. The waves of lessons and relationships that come in and out our lives. Some stick and some stick longer and that are great, and some others they just it's a pass. It's just a walk through, a pass through. And so in this case, the retreat and deception, because I do feel this is the test, all right, Spirit, in this retreat, right? Because you guys I'm really speaking to a group of people who are probably not with their person, who are kind of just on a timeout for some of you, and some of you, it's already been a while, right? And it's that transition in the connection where now the other person questions and they kind of are tempting you. But you already know deception. You already know what's been shown to you. And this is a test to your own belief system, to your own intuition at this point. So that's what I'm feeling with this energy. So let's see what else Spirit adds, Gemini. What else do we have for Gemini? Now, for some of you, this is the new direction is towards a new soulmate, right? Because whatever you retreated from was already deceptive. So that's what the new direction is, actual new soulmate. Wow, so far you've got, I'm not seeing the other card, but this Leo energy was in Aqua's reading as well. Oh, wow. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. So here we have throat chakra. You know, it's funny because we do have express your love here. And I think this is the communication here. Yep, love yourself first. And we have separation. I forgot to point these out. So the separation, right? You're learning to love. The separation's happened. The retreat has existed. You've already retreated. And this express your love is, I think, it's this throat chakra energy where there's honesty. You know where you stand now, right? So I did see here the power strength. So I think this is the strength that's been built up during the separation and how you truly feel more empowered, I'm feeling, and then trapped in fear. And I think this is your person's energy, and then spiritual union. Of course, they still feel you. And I feel like until you don't make a decision, this person can remain in your energy. But again, you don't want the past energy to get in the way of this new soulmate energy that is in, the spirit realm waiting for you, because it's an energy. So there's again, the test that I'm feeling. All right, give me more of this throat chakra. Give me more of the throat chakra here, Spirit. Two of Cups, again, soulmate, my goodness. And Ace of Swords, so this makes sense. There is Ace of Swords are really hard. The Ace of Swords cycle of the tarot, right? It's the swords energy. We go through a lot. And the throat chakra here has a lot to do with the 5. So here's a 5. The throat chakra is the number 5, the 5th chakra. And the 5s are always the challenges and us being honest with ourselves about what we really want. And I feel in this deck, the 2 of Cups is make love, not war. And I feel this is, again, the test to what you truly want, right? 5 of Pentacles in the bottom. Yep, 9 of Wands. Like, you already know what going to the past is going to look like. And I think this is about trusting the clarity that you've received. And the Ace of Swords are the gift of the universe, which is what I'm saying, the test of what you've been given or you've been gifted at this point. So let's see what this Leo energy is here. What's the strength here? Wow, okay, I think I'm supposed to take that. That makes sense. So Leo energy confirmed twice with the Hermit, right? And this is, again, all the strength and power you've gotten through this Hermit energy, through this alone time, through this disconnect, because the Hermit disconnects. That's what the Hermit is. We completely want to disconnect from everything. So there is a strength, taking back your power and understanding of your wants. Getting clear, because we also have the 7 of Cups and the King of Cups. Getting clear about your emotions. No more the fogginess that happens in our emotions when we deal with connections that cloud us. And again, we're back to this Ace of Swords energy of the test of your emotions, the test of your clarity that's being had here. So give me more of this trapped in fear. I feel like this is also the conflicted emotions, right? 8 of Swords. Maybe more of this trapped in fear. The questioning. Okay, more of this 8 of Swords. Why is it trapped in fear? So, yep, Chariot and the 6 of Wands. Because I really just feel like Spirit is saying it's self-inflicted. Whatever it is, you can persevere. Don't get stuck. Recognize it. Look at it for what it is. That's what the Hermit is. Observe. You already have the strength of the Hermit, right? You've gained some power through this disconnection to understand and recognize where your value is, where your self-worth is, with the Chariot, to charge towards a new life. So you don't need to get stuck here. I'm also picking up here with, you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, Virgo, strong Leo, obviously. And then we have King of Cups, another water sign here. But I'm also picking up that this person also recognizes your change and I think it puts them in a trap as well. And I feel like their Six of Wands, they were carrying this Six of Wands energy with trying to, again, tempt you, which is what it's almost like what I'm getting from this is like they're waving you these wands like, hey, look, this looks good, I've changed, recognize my difference, but you know better. And this is why it's going to look tempted. You know better. So do be mindful of that. Let's see what the spiritual union is. Why the Two of Cups? Death. Wow. And the Six of Swords with the Ten of Wands. So we know that this spiritual, this soulmate connection with them is kind of over. So there's something you need to recognize. But death is also rebirth. So this is the end of a certain version of a soulmate that you've connected. Because energetically, again, with this power you've gotten back with the Strength and the Hermit, you've changed, Aqua. And you have to trust that you've changed. And this transformation is going to lead you to a new soulmate, because there's a lot. You've got Two of Cups. Soulmate came out 3 times in this read. So this was definitely a lesson with your person, you know. And it's been burdensome, but now it's time for a change. So let's see what the message and guidance is for you. Truly a test, my goodness. This is such a test. I'm going to write this message and guidance for you, for Gemini. What is the message and guidance for Gemini? So we have Page of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. And you're at a right to be guarded. Nine of Wands is trials and tribulations. It's exhaustion. You've known. And again, this is the Nine of Wands, which is the minor arcana of the Hermit. So again, the lessons you've learned of the power. This is about ownership to your soul and your trials and tribulations, that none of this lesson should go in vain, right? We have the Ten of Wands, Death, Ten of Wands with the soulmate. So none of these lessons should go in vain. And this being clear about your emotions, Page of Cups, which is what we have here. I think this is you getting clear with throat chakra, express your emotions, being honest. If this person comes around, because I feel like, again, it's a trick, it's an entrapment. It could trap you. So I think this is the exhaustion you feel, right? This is no deceiving yourself. You know better. Hermit, minor arcana Hermit. You emotionally know better. And at this point, you need to be more authentic with your emotions and honest about how you feel. Let time pass here. Yep, Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Wow, with the High Priestess. Again, internal knowing. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Pisces as well. But this internal knowing, or Scorpio, you guys, because you have the Death card. So this internal knowing, that committing to the process, all the spiritual internal work you did with this Hermit, with the Hierophant and the High Priestess also showing up. That's, you know, internally you've cleansed, externally you're changing. And it's all been a process with this Knight. You've taken time. So it's not going to be easy for this person to intervene this change you've gone under. You know, this Hermit energy was obviously taking back your power. I'm speaking to a group of Aquas who definitely took back their power. And now you're being tested of how strong you are. And, you know, don't feel guilty. Don't let this person guilt you either. You know, because again, it could be a mask and it could be a trap. So let's see. It could be very ego-driven, just so they can boost their ego. I'm also getting that with the Six of Wands and the Chariot. So they could just, it's like a goal and it's temporary. And then once they get you, you're back into the burdens, and it's just the same cycle all over again. So let's see what the blockages are, Spirit. What are the blockages are for this connection? Yep. Beliefs. Your beliefs are keeping you stuck. And I feel this is where the conflict is. There's like, again, this is a challenging of the beliefs. I think this person also has old patterns of themselves. And we don't want to stay stuck. It could the belief system, even your belief of this person being your soulmate, so tied to them, can keep this toxic bondage to them because it's a belief. And this is where the change comes in for you. So let's see what your message and guidance is some message and guidance for Gemini. Choices. Yeah, this is all going to be a test of choices here, Gemini. So the crossroad you are on is urging you to make a choice. Don't doubt yourself and choose with love and from your heart. Then you never go wrong. Definitely a choice here. Let's see what other guidance, intuitive guidance for you, for those of you who need to make a decision. And growth. I love it. This is a number 3 card, and 3 is the Empress, abundance. And so there is a lot of abundance on the other side, the new direction that we're talking about. So the flowers I have planned are growing from every corner and envelope me. So you've been enveloped with so much growth, like I said, with this Hermit energy, taking back your power, this Strength and Hermit, you know, and you don't want to, the test is how much you've grown and now what you're going to do, you know, in terms of transmuting and transforming to the next stage in your life, you know, and understanding what that growth stands for in these transitions, and how it's going to also test you, because that's just how the spirit works. So I love you, Gemini. I'm going to leave it there. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency, but remember to live always relentlessly and striving inspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you on to the next message. Bye.